Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Kalkadash. It's your brother Elder Bishop Ayathun back at you with another video. And this might be a quick one. This is basically a land back response, if you will, video that Apostle Gabar did called Excellency of the Knowledge of Yahushua. Oh, no, that's another one. That's another one. This one here. And now, a very important message. Get that woman out of your head. And go ahead and watch the video. It's on Apostle Gabar's channel, Daily Edification 4. I'm not all the way through it. But I had to stop, and I just had to make a video because there's a thought in my head that I wanted to capture before I left. And as you can see here, I've got a video of a spider spinning a web. And the reason I've got this video is because it coincides with a scripture in Ecclesiastes that King Solomon, the wisest man on the earth, who had more women than anybody that ever lived, 700 wives, 300 concubines, and he was the wisest man to walk the earth next to Yahushua, right next to Yahushua, which that is Yahushua in the reincarnation. And so if there's any man that would know about the woman, it would be King Solomon. And if you speak to any man that knows women well, has tons of experience with women, they will completely agree with this video here and with the scripture. So let's read the scripture. And it says this. Whoops. Let's get rid of that. It says, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart. Now we all know the word heart in Hebrew is lab, which means her mind. Whose mind is snares and nets. Now if you don't know what a snare is, let's get the meaning. So here we go here. Snare, a trap for catching birds or animals, typically one having a noose of wire or cord. Now, in this case, what the woman is catching is you, the man, whose heart is snares and nets. So her mind is snares, is traps, psychological games, traps, drama, chaos. And she uses those wiles. Now I did a video myself on my channel, Fire Cures Leprosy, right here. And I believe it's called If Your Hand Offend Thee, Cut It Off. And I basically went into the same topic along the lines with the video Apostle Gabar did about the woman and how she is set up to take you out the truth. So it says whose heart or whose mind is snares and nets, a trap. What she does is she spins a web. And a woman is equipped with a type of spirit to where she can customize. You know when you go buy a vehicle, you go get a vehicle and you customize interior, you customize exhaust, whatever you want on a vehicle to fit your liking. Well, a woman has the ability to customize herself to your liking. And when she builds her trap, she builds it in a way that's customized to your personality. She studies your strengths. She studies your weaknesses. Because that's what a woman is there. She's there as your helpmeet. That's her intended. That's what she was intended for when the Most High created her. So he created her in a way to where she can absorb you, understand you, and know, where she can help you out. That's what a helpmeet means. A helpmeet, the word meet means a help that is right for you. That's why every woman, when she gets with a man, she takes on the spirit of that man that she's with, because she customizes herself to you. But a woman also customizes her traps to you. And if you are weak, she'll capitalize on it, because it's the nature of the woman. is to capitalize on your weaknesses. But you're supposed to have a mind strong enough to where she cannot capitalize on you. And if she's bumping heads with you and she doesn't submit, meaning the demons on her are so strong that when you submit, or when her attempts fail to capitalize on you, you know, if she doesn't submit, then she'll start brawling. She'll cause drama and chaos. And if your mind is strong enough, then you're just gonna have to let that woman go. And that's what the scripture is talking about. That if your hand offend thee, cut it off. You're gonna have to let her go. But some brothers may not be strong enough. There's many men where I got the scripture as well in the Apocrypha that many men have gone out of their wits because they fell into the net and they got trapped. The spider, the woman cocooned them up when they fell into the trap. And the trap could be, the coochie. There's a term out there called a thirst trap. And women get thirsty dudes with a thirst trap. It's called a thirst trap for a reason. A lot of dudes die, get shot, get in fights, get ran over, beat with bats, whatever, jumped because they fell into the thirst trap. And there's various spiders out there with various mechanisms to trap you up. There's actually a spider that will hide inside a hole, and the web is inside the hole. So when the victim goes inside the hole, because the hole is so good, it goes down the hole, it gets trapped. There's a web in there. So you get the analogy, right? So the scriptures say that whoso pleases the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. The sinner shall get trapped by the web. Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the accounts. So in other words, King Solomon, he did a survey. Which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. So out of all the women that King Solomon came across, he has not found one woman which is worthy. But among 1,000 men, he found one. Okay? So I'm just going to go through the scriptures I got here. I might say a little something on them, and that's probably going to be about it. Because you could just watch Apostle Gabar's video. And then again, I've got one that says, if thy hand offend thee, cut it off. It's on my channel somewhere. And I've got here Exodus 34:14. And it says, do not worship any other power. For the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous power. Okay, the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, is a jealous power. He's a jealous God. And the reason I got this up on the screen is because as King Solomon said, the sinner shall be taken by her. Meaning if you're not a member of the elect, the Most High is going to allow that woman to cocoon you and to trap you up, to make you go out of your wits, go crazy, succumb to her traps, and you get lost. All day you're thinking about her, all night you're thinking about her. You're not doing your videos, you're not doing the work. You're at the camp, and you're off beat because you're thinking about her and whatever, whatever else is going on. She's, messing up your day. You can't work. You're working on machinery. You cut your hand off by accident because you're thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? You running red lights because she got your mind. So she got you with the snares and the nets. So, but if you're a member of the elect, now this is a point. If you're a member of the elect, the Most High will separate you from that woman. And I'm speaking from, now I'm not saying I'm the elect, I'm the hopeful elect, but I'm speaking from experience where when in retrospect, I think back why I separated from certain women that I liked, and had to think back, like, why? Like, why did that happen? And you're like, you know what? Because you can tell when it's like a spiritual intervention. Some women or some situations you're with a woman is like some fucking crazy shit, crazy intervention happens to where she just fucking flips out of nowhere. where there's some crazy situation like, yo, how the fuck did this happen? And then you and a woman separate, and it'll be like irreparable damage to where you and a woman cannot get back together. And when you think back, you're like, yo, that's the Most High, you know, separated me from that woman. And it's either because the woman was not good for you, you know, so the Most High spared you, or you were in too deep, like Jerry, you were in too deep, and the Most High got jealous, and He separated you two, and He made it to a point to where you cannot even go back. She hates your guts or whatever the hell happened. You can't even go back to her. She might have committed adultery, who knows? But the Most High brought it to a point to where it's irreparable damage. You can't get out back. You cannot get back with her. And I'm speaking from experience, and I know other brothers that have been through some crazy ass shit with women that when you think about it, it's like it has to be the Most High. This is too crazy. You know, like some of us got I know I got stories to tell your ass. You know, I could do a fucking movie. All right? But so if you got a woman and you love her, right? The best advice I could give you, man, is always put Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua first, because if you are a man of the Lord, or the man finds some purpose in you or some value in you today, then he might take that woman away from you, you know, because he's a jealous power, and you're hired for a reason. If your woman gets in between you and your job, you go to work and you're fucking up at your job because your woman's on your mind, or she's calling you at work and, you know, you got to pick up the phone and it's disturbing the workforce, they'll fire you. They'll get rid of your ass. So the Most High is doing the same thing. How much more important is this work that we're doing? So the Most High will give you the spiritual boot. And when I say the spiritual boot, worse than taking a woman away from you and separating you, He might leave you with that woman and she just spiritually takes you out. And King Solomon said that it's more bitter than death, because you ever watch a spider, when they catch the prey, they cocoon it, and it's nice. They take their time cocooning it, you know, because women, they take their time. It's not an overnight process. They plan. They're very patient. They're methodical, you know, the way they do it. And if any sisters care to chime in on the comment board, if the spirit happened to hop on you to concur and just tell the truth, feel free. Because some brothers, man, these niggas just talking shit. They can't get women. Man, trust me. The apostles, the bishops, trust me, I know. They can pull women, you know. Trust me. Them brothers spit game. They got crazy mouthpieces. They can spit some game. And all of that, you know, brothers got style, you know, brothers got swag, and we got light. We shine, you know, because of the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. We get noticed. As soon as we step in a room, we have a fucking presence on us, you know. But we don't come on the camera and all that, you know. But that's, you know, we about to work, but we got it, you know. We got the swag. But yeah, man. So they take their time, and they'll just watch a spider when they catch a prey. They cocoon it up, and then they sink their teeth in it, or they hit it with the venom and a tranquilizer, so it doesn't know, it's zombified, and then the spider just slowly sucks the life out of the victim, and then once it's done sucking the life out of you, the only thing left is your carcass, you know. And that's when you see a spider web, it's just got like carcasses in it, and then it moves on to the next victim. And that's the reality of how these women are. And if you disagree with me, then you just don't know women. You have no experience. You're a virgin. You got blue balls. You know, I'm being a little funny or whatever, but yeah, if you don't believe me, then you literally have no experience, real experience with females, okay? And the reason we could do this video is because we got experience. We don't just talk out our ass. We got experience. We're speaking from experience. You know, keep your head on a swivel, have your guard up for Satan, because she is a conduit for Satan. Satan will use her to attack you. And you could tell when a woman got demons on her. That's why it's good to live, have your own spot. But if you can't, then you got to be strong enough to shut her down, ignore her, whatever. But anyway, I don't want to make a long ass video about the woman. So what else do I have here? This is 1 Ezra 4:26. And it says, yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women. Now let's look up the word wits, see what that means. Meaning of wits. Mental sharpness and attentiveness. Right? Mental sharpness. Attentiveness, meaning you're attentive to your mission, which is what? To spread this truth. Keen intelligence. Okay? And trust you, brothers, when you're on your game, when you're on your mission, women actually respect you more. When you have to say, yo, baby, I'm busy right now. I'm doing what I got to do. They actually respect you more. They actually respect you more. Your most valuable currency is your time and your attention. And that's why they want to spend so much time with you and get your attention all the time, because that is your strength. That is your weakness. That is your strength. That is your most valuable currency. Because they know whatever you put your strength or whatever you put your attention to is what you really love. So this is why the Most High gets jealous, because we are the Most High's woman. So if you're spending more attention, giving her your attention and your love, if you're giving her your attention, then you're giving her your love. So if you're giving her more attention, or that's where your dedication is over this truth, that means you love her more than you love Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And that is when you become what? You're worshiping her, putting her on a pedestal. And that's when a dynamic shift. And she starts to lose respect for you. And that's all I want to say, man. Again, check out the Apostles video here, the Daily Edification 4. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kakadash, Shalom.